Ed here, back at the bench. Just answering some questions here. Kind of combining a couple of questions, actually. Number one, what is the oldest kit that you have? Oh, that I've got built. Geez, that's hard to say. Let's see here. Because I've been at this quite some time. I've got most of mine actually packed up in the attic. Do have some photos, I do believe. Let me get this going here. Sorry about this. Let's see, I can either add these later or show them here. I'll go ahead and show them while I've got it going here. This is one of the oldest models that I have. This is carefully packed up and placed in the attic. What this is actually two kits. This is the old vacuum form lunar models, the original lunar models when they was out here in Rowlett, Texas, before they sold out to Monsters in Motion and Polar Lights. So what this is the actual 16-inch Jupiter 2. It's a resin and vacuum form kit. Now this bottom part of this hull here, I mean, this is vacuum form. The upper's vacuum form, as you can tell by the way it fits together and all the dust on it. This thing is huge. They gave you, well, for the landing gear, they gave you this pad, these two pieces out of resin. Let's see, 1, 2. So there's three of these. So they give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces total. And then you had to scratch build the rest for the landing gear. Yes, these landing gear does work. And these pictures I took in my mobile home a long time ago. I do have the working fusion core into it. I had scratch built the lower interior here. And it does have a full interior. And yes, I've got videos. So if you go back in some of my archives and look for these lunar model 16-inch Jupiter 2, you can find it. Actually, this camera here that I'm holding actually fit down in here between these posts, and I just thought I was taking some still photographs, and I actually had scooted around on the inside with this camera, and ended up with some serendipitous video of this. Yeah, I've even scratch built the head back in here and all this back in here. This was a great kit. I mean, hard. Oh God, see, the gear does work. I've still got the instructions on this. I learned a lot with this vacuum form kit. I mean, you see there's a big old grody boogie here. And this is a battery pack here for the fusion core and the interior lights. And yeah, that gear down. Yeah, let's see. Oh, some of my early kit bashes. Anyway, those pictures aren't very good. They're old. Old kit bashes. Put together. Made this hovercraft out of an old helicopter and a tank. And this is wheel off an old baby buggy. But anyway, I digress. The first video that I put up, sorry, this is liable to be long, is actually, or as far as modeling goes, the first video I actually ever did was on my motorcycle. I was rebuilding that engine. But this is the first build that I've put together. And yeah, I do a lot of aircraft, spacecraft. This is a great kit. But yeah, the old Revell kit. Original Friendship 7. Still sits up on top of this Atlas. And it still rocks up. This is the entire launch complex. With the ramp and stairs and oh Lord, this thing was so. This is why I've got it set up and put up. But I actually got into YouTube at the urging of a friend of mine. I still do, hate being on camera. So I started setting my phone up and filming myself working on my motorcycle. So that's where it actually got started. But this is, and yeah, I still have all these kits built back in the 80s and 90s This one is fairly recent. Oh. And yeah, I'm still fissing and fussing with decals and B24 over here. I'm taking some liberties on the little tractor here, little artistic license, still working on it. So, but anyway, instead of hollering at decals and cussing at them, I thought I'd answer some questions today. So, I do want to thank you for putting up with my rants and raves and subscribing and doing everything else. I mean, this community is fantastic, and I'm happy to be part of it. I want to thank you. Things didn't explode till I got a shout out by Jeff's Model Works. Thanks, Jeff. And then took off again when Bilge Rat hollered. So, the community is fantastic. I'm happy to be part of it. Yeah, see, I've got all my old builds, or a lot of my old builds up still in here. Paper, that one's a working rocket, 1/12 scale, Friendship 7 with escape tower, the 1/24 Revell, Gemini capsule, which is to date one of my hardest heavy hit videos. So I like anything to do with imagination and flight. I mean, if it's got wings, if it's got rotors, if it flies, I'm into it. And you add any imagination into that, I'm on board. So again, I just want to thank everybody for putting up with my ravens, and thanks for being such a fantastic community. And have a wonderful day.